In all of my bitching and moaning about how Fox Studios ruined some beloved characters, I don't know that any wound me up more than what they did to Emma Frost. Not so much in the powers, but just in her goddamn personality. So let's compare the comics version to the movies. Remember, if you like this video, click that like button. And if you really like the video, just click the subscribe button, why don't you? So again, not so much of a nerf per se, as in the movies, she's just meh. Nothing except an excuse to capitalise on the popularity of January Jones at the time. But because she is so meh, it's a world away from a character in the comics who's so central to so much. So Emma crosses paths with the X-Men early doors, but really starts out as a bit of a sexy dancer at the Hellfire Club. She was actually approached by Professor X and Moira McTaggart to be in the X-Men in the mission that we mentioned in this Darwin episode. She's using her powers of telepathy to make men, including our friend Sebastian Shaw, aka Kevin Bacon, 6 degrees people, making them see exactly what they want to see. I'm so glad they didn't put Kevin in that fucking outfit in the movie. She can do this because she is one of the most powerful telepaths in the world, better than Professor X apparently. More on her feats later. So she rises through the ranks of this Hellfire Club, which is a ridiculous old-timey setup. I mean, look, it was written in the 70s, so I guess that's the excuse. And she becomes the White Queen to Seb's Black King. But Emma loves teaching, okay? So she starts teaching kids at the Hellfire Club. Then at her own school and creates a team called the Hellions, but they all get killed. So she has a change of heart and joins up with the X-Men and eventually becomes co-head mistress, and she's basically been a goodie ever since, shacking up with her co-headmaster Cyclops at one point. Uh-oh, mixing business and pleasure, you two. She also underwent a secondary mutation, where some mutants get extra powers in their 20s. Hers was to become Solid Diamond and be nigh on invulnerable when she was present at the Genosian genocide, which Cassandra Nova apparently engineered for her. Cassandra Nova being Charles Xavier's kind of evil twin sister, Mumu Dry, who Charlie attacked in the womb because she was evil and she was stillborn but survived by clinging to a sewer wall and is crazy powerful. Yeah, you know the one. Anyway, Emma Frost constantly gets referred to as being one of the best telepaths in the world. She can do things like broadcast messages to the entire world. She's constantly besting people like Charles Xavier or Rachel Summers. But probably what's most impressive is the skill, like turning people's powers off, making her team invisible. In one of my favourite storylines, allowing the team to communicate telepathically to hide what they're doing from people listening in. Or even making Wolverine act like a child. Cassandra Nova made her do it though. The Diamond form is bloody hardcore as well, taking a punch from Colossus when she insults his Mrs. Kitty Pryde, like she always does. And she takes a smack from World War Hulk, so he has to stick her in the ground. Yeah, okay Colossus, you're going to beat him, mate. She's also an absolute smartass, keeping that edginess from when she was a baddie. So one absolute disappointment in the movies. First Class, like I've said, has some good bits, but I hate January Jones's Emma Frost in this movie. That's a strong word, but I really do. She was so great as Betty in Mad Men, but in this movie she's just like a vacant husk of a person. It's not a good sign when you have to have a shitty comic to explain the backstory of your character. She's just Fox capitalising on her Mad Men popularity and using the Emma Frost character to chuck her in a padded bra. As far as the movie is concerned, she's just a lackey for Sebastian Shaw in his Hellfire Club, and oh wait, there was another appearance by Emma Frost in X-Men Origins, of course. Oh wait, no, that's Emma Silver Fox, and she's just able to go Diamond. Nice one, Fox. So yes, in X-Men First Class, she's a telepath. Well done. Randomly, she's super fast in her Diamond form, which again changes clothes like Darwin's power. That FX team. And she can punch Magneto off a boat. But then later, she gets manhandled to the bed. And aside from that, she's just pretty boring, and every single line delivery just seemed bad.
Don't worry. You don't have to say a word.
I can't tell if it's on purpose, but it's a real shame. And I have to not think about the Fox execs getting all excited over the chance to put her in some of these scenes. Can you tell I'm not a fan of them? Alright, done.